What's up, everybody? I'm back with another knee-jerk reaction review. This one is the second one. As I told you, I watched two movies. I watched The Ledge, which is what I just reviewed. New 2022 film, and another new 2022 film that is really in my wheelhouse because I just love me some shark movies. Actually, I don't know if that's true, but I adore shark movies when they are done correctly. There's a lot of cash grab ones that are terrible. Would this be one of them? I was a little worried from the trailer that it just might be. And after watching this movie, wow, let me just get into this. Starts off okay enough. Again, a good premise, you know. They're basically on this like houseboat. Not I guess a houseboat would be an actual boat, but like, you know, they're on the house that's like off the dock and they get some bad weather rolling in. And for some fucking reason, they thought it would be a bright idea to just be like, you know what? It's not a bad idea to just risk it. I know the storm's rolling in. It might get bad. Bitch, I'm too tired. And the bitch that the guy is talking to is Alicia Silverstone. Have not seen her in a movie in some time. Now, I did see her in The Lodge. She was good in that for like the brief moment she was in it. And that was kind of cool. I say brief because if you saw the movie, you'd understand why. But it was kind of like, oh, Alicia Silverstone. Okay, she's gone. In this movie, she's got a lead role. So, like, I'm interested in the premise. I'm interested in the actress. But I'm also hesitant because a lot of times when you don't see an actress or an actor in a long time and they get brought back into a movie that looked like it could be a B movie, it's a cash grab. They're just using the name. And people, unlike me, aren't really, privy to that yet. They don't understand that kind of thing goes on. They just see, oh, big name. Not realizing it's not quite the big name it used to be. Like, I've heard that name. Oh, Sharkman, it must be a good one. Was this a good one, though? As I said, very dumb opening. Now, I do understand when you're tired, you make dumb decisions. But, dude, come on, man. Maybe it's just me. If there's a fucking bad storm coming in and I'm just attached to a dock on a house, maybe they didn't picture it going this way, but this would be terrifying because the motherfucking storm takes them out to sea in this house that's floating. Cool idea, right? Alicia Storm. Alicia's, yeah, this was a storm of a movie, all right. And a very big storm they're caught up in. Alicia Silverstone. That cool to see her back. But her husband actually, I think, was better in this movie than her. He was fine, not terrible. But Alicia Silverstone gives some of like the best or worst, however you want to categorize it, overacting I've ever seen. Like, at least, there's some energy there and there's like some trying, but it's like the, oh my God, what will we do? Like, it's not like, I was about to give an impression of a good actor. I can't act, so it would probably just sound like that all over again. But it's like, they're trying for something here, but it doesn't come off as like some powerful performance. It comes off as like cheesy and trying too hard and very cringy at times. Their relationship was at least somewhat believable. I guess I'll give it that. And like I said, the guy, I don't think he was bad. He was okay, but he wasn't nothing extraordinary, not enough to carry a movie like this. And Silverstone was too much. It's like she was going for the Oscar and she ain't got that in her bag. Definitely, at least not anymore. So like it just wasn't working. And the sharks, man, let me just kick into this. This movie is a shark movie, but there's a point where I was like, bro, did they like, because I hadn't seen the trailer in a few weeks, so I was like, maybe I just didn't see it correctly. I thought I saw sharks in it, but I was like, what if this is like marketed as a shark movie but isn't a shark movie? Because I started to have questions. And I won't say exactly what, but there's a scene involving a dolphin where I was like, bro, what if they kind of like switched some shit around the trailer? They had like a dolphin fin and then it ends up not even being a shark movie. Fine, I'd watch, a movie where they're stranded in a floating house and no sharks come. That could be interesting too. But don't fucking do this to me, market team. Don't have me going in thinking there's going to be sharks. And there won't be sharks. Good news is there is sharks, but they look terrible. Yes, the CGI is god awful in this movie. It is terrible. Like the last shark you see, I don't want to reveal too much about it. It doesn't really look that CGI. It was okay enough, but a little too little too late. Not enough suspense. everything before then, and the sharks you got before then, like, oh man, dude, they were bad looking. Like, even for like direct to DVD, bad looking. And somebody told me this was like a major release. They're probably full of shit. I didn't hear about it come out in theaters, maybe limited theaters, but like, I don't know how much money was dumped into this, but it looked like Sci-Fi Channel bad, that bad. And then over top of that, you got Alicia Silverstone. I always keep wanting to call her Silverstorm because it's Storm in this movie. Alicia Silverstone just like, losing her mind. Like, it didn't work. It didn't at all. And you were just ready for the sharks to come at a certain point. You're like, come on, someone fucking eat these motherfuckers. And then after a certain point, you were also like, damn, bro, well, where are the sharks? Are there sharks? And then the sharks show up, and you're like, oh, that's the sharks. That's not good. Maybe I don't want the sharks to come because that just doesn't look great. And then you're just left with more overacting that just does not work. In this movie, I can't find much good to say about it. It's just, I want to say disappointing because I love me a good shark movie, like I said, but from the trailer, I didn't remember much about it because I hadn't seen the trailer in a while. I think it was like a few weeks prior to this, but it might have even been longer than that. And, you know, you see a million trailers doing these type of videos, and you can easily forget certain things about the trailer you even saw. I just remember not being too fond of it. And, yeah, my suspicions were true. This was a pretty big shit fest. I was not a fan of this movie. I would stay pretty far away from it. But if you're like me, doesn't matter, does it? If it's a shark movie, you're in there. You're in there. Yeah. Will we ever get another Jaws? Is that even a question? We never will. But I was actually a fan of a lot of these shark movies that are coming out. The Meg, a lot of people like that. I didn't. I know it sounded like I was going to go to something I like there, but no. I was saying other than The Meg. But I love 47 Meters Down. I love The Shallows. I thought we were maybe on a good track here. And The Meg is at least dumb fun. I didn't get into it, but I can admit it's not a terrible movie. But now we're getting a little cash grab with these shark movies, and I'm worried we might be coming out of the era because I was enjoying a new shark movie every summer where other people weren't. But, you know, it's not all about me, I guess. But I got a feeling this era is probably coming to an end because of movies like this. I don't know, guys. Not a fan. And I should have watched the rest of Clean because, like I said, I started Clean, and it looked like it had some promise. That's the one I wanted to see the most. But I got to give this movie a 2.6 out of 10. It was pretty fucking awful. Very bad. And The Ledge only got a 4.5 out of 10 if you didn't watch that video. So I watched two shit shows for I won't call The Ledge a shit show. I watched a shit show and a bad movie. And we're just starting 2022. Not off to the best start for me. But I'm also not picking, you know, the best shit. You know, it's January, people. Sometimes we forget this is the dumping ground for shit movies. Let me know what you thought of the Requin. I don't even know how to say that word, I realize. I might be an idiot. Maybe that's just this whole thing. Like somebody, well, you didn't even say the title right, asshole. Like, come on. If you're that guy, comment that. I don't know. Give me some responses here, people. I'm curious what people think about this movie. However the fuck you say the title. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, no, wink. That's a wink. Shit, brother. Anyways, love you guys. Either way. Peace.